Hey Virgo, welcome to your December 2024 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started here and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. I would like to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings. All my readings right now are 20% off. If you're interested in purchasing a reading, that link will be down below in the description. Or if you're just curious and want to check it out, that link will be down below. You did pull the second house card that says resources, and you also pulled this card that says power here. So there's power in your resources right now, and I feel like you're having to figure out what's the most powerful and effective way you can also use your resources. I think you're also trying to generate resources here for yourself as well. The second house does deal with our values, like you can deal with our values, money, possessions, things that support us, right? And that will support us. Let's see. You pulled this new moon card that says a new start is coming. We will have a new moon. It will be at the end of the month in Capricorn. And that will be in your fourth house of home, family, foundation. So there can be new things happening in that area. Oh, not Virgo. Sorry, Virgo. Did I call you Libra? Sorry. It's not your fourth. I'm pretty sure you're looking at me sideways. It's your fifth. Yeah. Some of you may have Libra in your chart. You may have Leo in your chart as well. Because I said Libra again in the Leo read. And no, there's not a Libra on my mind. All right, let's take a look here, Virgo. Oh, but your second house is Libra, so isn't that interesting? And that's where the South Node is. So, let's see. I think you're trying to take your resources and merge it into things, possibly. All right, figure out how you can use your resources in a way in which you can invest it to get more, to create more here. All right, let's see here. That's interesting. A lot of interesting transits that are taking place for the rest of the month. You know, we have a full moon on the 15th. Mercury comes direct. We have Jupiter squaring Saturn all month, but becomes exact on the 24th. Right? Then we have that new moon in Capricorn starting. And then we have a T-square that's forming with Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. And so there's a lot of energy. And then not only that, Sun square Neptune, and then Venus square Uranus. There's, transit's always going on, but there's definitely a lot of transits going on toward the end of December. So let's take a look here. You did pull the star card here in the position of the good stuff here. One thing I give with this star card is that, first I want to back up, because this star card is in the position of the good stuff, but I need to put context on this, because the star card, for one of the themes that I've been getting in the collective and in my readings is that people are fearing things are going to be worse, or people are fearing the worst case scenario, or they're thinking that the worst case is going to happen in a situation, but things actually are turning out better than people expect, or things will turn out better than people expect. Like, it could probably still be negative, but it's not as negative as you thought or you think it will be. And so I get with that star card, something could be here in the position of the good stuff turning out better than you expected. I want to say too, the star card is also you strengthening your spirituality here, or connecting back to your spiritual side, and it actually alleviates a lot of pressure. Right, because the second house is material things, right? So it could bring this pressure of like, oh my God, like, it's caught up in the material world, and that can bring a lot of stress. But I think with the star card there's something here, like you're reconnecting to the spiritual side, which is allowing for you to be able to like let go and not take life too seriously. You have the Eight of Swords here for the overall energy. Now, this is the context that I wanted to paint, because with the Eight of Swords, it's Jupiter and Gemini, and we are having Jupiter and Gemini square Saturn and Pisces. Saturn is in Pisces in your 7th house, Virgo, and Jupiter and Gemini is in your 10th house. So there could be this clash going on for you in regards to Virgo, right? You, your sense of self, Pisces, your relationships, Gemini, your 10th house, right? Your career, all can sort of be at odds here, right? And there's challenges in those areas. And so it can leave you with the 8 of Swords, like, fuck, what do I do? like I gotta rethink some stuff. But with the 7 of Swords being here in the position of the good stuff, the one thing that I'm seeing here is it's actually making you become more creative to where you're having to experiment. And I think that's a good thing, because it's almost maybe you haven't been experimenting as much as you should, or maybe you haven't been making the adjustments when you should have made them, or maybe you just weren't aware and it kind of just all piled up or something like that. But I think with the 7 of Swords, and the good stuff is that you're coming up with a new plan and you're finding new strategies and tactics here that are helping you overcome obstacles, right? Because Saturn is a planet that does deal with limitation and restriction. Jupiter is a planet that deals with growth and expansion. But the square there is a clash between expanding and contracting. And so it can bring difficulties. Like, you want to grow and expand, but it's like there's challenges that are stopping you from doing that. And it's not until you become aware of what those things are and you deepen your awareness, then you can start moving forward. You have the Fool card here in your current energy at this time here. Well, I like the Fool being here because I kind of see you in an energy of taking chances here. Like, the Fool card encourages us to take chances, right, and to begin new things. So you could be beginning new things here at this time, or taking more chances here. Because the Fool card ultimately, it's Uranus in astrology, and Uranus is where there's this, we start to feel that spontaneous urge to do something we never done before, right? We want to go beyond the limitation, the restriction. You have the Death card here in the challenge, and then you have the 10 of Swords here as your advice here. Yeah. So one thing I'm seeing here is that the Death card does rule transformations, right? It's like endings, and the 10 of Swords is also endings. So your advice here is to change something, right? Whatever needs to be changed, whatever isn't working, like, change it. 10 of Swords wants us to reinvent ourselves, or invent in a new way, right? To establish new connections, right? Also to, don't overthink things here, Virgo. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but anyways. You pulled the 7 of Pentacles here in the future position, and then you have the 2 of Pentacles here in the outcome. Also I think with the 7 of Pentacles is, I feel that you're having to use the resources that are at your disposal throughout the month of December, which is, you pulled that 2nd house card, right? It's resources. And the 7 of Pentacles is looking at the resources that you have and trying to make the most out of those resources. It's being kind of critical and analytical in a way with what you have, but not because you're looking at it in a negative light, but you're looking at it in a way to where it's like, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this more prosperous? How can I grow? How can I cultivate more here? And I think with the 2 of Pentacles, you're actually finding that way here, with that 7 of Swords being in the position of the good stuff. You're finding a way forward here. I'm going to have to clarify and get more details because it's not giving me much. But I think with this 2 of Pentacles being in the outcome position, 2 of Pentacles is learning the dance of change. But when it's in an outcome position, it's changes it's moving forward with changes after you've had to kind of reassess, reprioritize, and reevaluate things. And there could be fear here of, while you're in this reevaluating stage, you could be fearing like, man, is this going to turn out bad? Man, is this going to work? Man, like, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to do that? You will with this 2 of Pentacles. I think it turns out a lot better than you expect. But there is limitation and obstacles and challenges, and there's changes and adjustments that you're having to make. And it could be a little bit scary, right, with the Death card being in the challenge. But it's like things that you have to do so that way you can evolve. You have the Lovers here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, the Lovers, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Gemini. What does Gemini deal with? It deals with truth. What is the Lovers? It's walking in your truth. When you're not walking in your truth, you don't feel whole. You don't feel harmony. You don't feel peace. So the Lovers is about merging with your higher self, walking your truth, walking your true path. And anything that's not in alignment with that, right, that will be the Ten of Swords as the advice. It's like, okay, I gotta change. All right, let's pull your oracle cards here. Oh, shit. You pulled this, you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want here. Yeah, and it's right. It's with the second house. The second house in astrology can point to, can bring up a theme of self-worth or worthiness, feeling worthy. So I definitely feel the spirit saying here that you're worthy of good things. You're worthy of prosperity, of abundance, and the things that you're trying to grow and build in your life. That you're capable, but also like you're worthy of these things. They kind of, so let's just say if you're like beginning a YouTube channel, and let's just say you're putting out content, and let's just say you're not getting as many views as you want, or it's not going the way you wanted. You can like start doubting yourself and being like, well, am I good? I must not be good enough, or I must not be worthy or deserving. That's not true. It just takes time. Seven of Pentacles says patience, right? You're gonna have to endure, because good things take time to be created. You pulled this 12th house card. It says introspection here. And it's interesting, the 12th house is being activated for you, right? Mars is retrograding in Leo in your 12th. I mean, it will come out of your 12th, but it'll be in there. It'll be there all December. And so this would be spiritually cutting out, severing the cords to anything that is not in spiritual alignment with you. And Mars retrograde in the 12th too, it can be this energy to where you may need more solitude, Virgo. Not isolation, but more solitude, so that way you can spiritually clear out and purify with that star card being here in the position of the good stuff, and reconnect spiritually and like just clearing out like the gunk. But you may be needing more solitude to be able to have introspection and reflection. Also, Mars in the 12th, you've got to be aware of what you're doing, because anything in the 12th can lead to self-undoing if it's not in a, it could be good or bad, but that's the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords can actually be a part of self-undoing. So by being conscious of your actions and your energy, that's going to help you here. You pull this, it's time to release negativity here. There's definitely purifying. Let's clarify your read here. Clarify the star card here in the position of the good stuff. You pull the Chariot here. Well, in the position of the good stuff, I do feel you will be able to move forward. The Chariot is about triumph and succeeding and overcoming obstacles. There just could be obstacles, though, that are happening for you in December, and that could still transpire during December. But I get here the good thing and the good stuff is actually, just because there's obstacles doesn't mean that you won't overcome them. It's like you are overcoming them, or you will overcome them. Also, there could be good news about a car here. Maybe you're getting a new car. I know it's not for everybody, or just something good in regards to like a car or something like that. Clarify the Eight of Swords for the overall energy. Pull the Five of Swords here. Yep. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords is like, fuck, did I make a mistake? I think I made a mistake. Oh, man. Or you can just be, you're stuck. You're literally stuck. You're like, fuck, I gotta deal with these obstacles. But the Fool card being in your current energy is like, Fool card is like being more carefree. It's like, okay, yeah, I made a mistake, whatever, right? I'm not going to dwell on it. It's time to move on. Right? But sometimes we can be so critical on ourselves and we can hold on to things so much to where it can lead to self-undoing. Clarify the Seven of Swords. You pulled the Ten of Cups here. This is in the position of the good stuff here. Well, one good thing that I see is that you're having to re-strategize or come up with a new strategy, new tactics here. And also I get here that like you're finding a new compelling vision for yourself. But it's through the experimentation process. Re-strategizing, replanning, re-looking at things. That you discover something totally new. But it's meaningful with the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Fool card in your current energy. You pull two cards here. You pull the Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Ace of Swords is like, okay, I understand. I see the reality. I got it. I got the information. I get it. I got it. Two of Pentacles is like, Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change. It's understanding that life has changed. And with the Fool card, the overlapping theme is, okay, I have the information and the clarity. Okay, let me allow myself to make changes. Life has changed. I'm not going to stay stuck and beat myself up over the past or past mistakes or failures. Clarify the Death card in your challenge. You have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're trying to make peace with something, right? Two of Swords is peace of mind. It's harmony in the mind, but it's in the challenge with the Death card. There's something here that you're having to change. But I already think this Death card energy is playing out. It's nothing new. Right? It's the evolution that's trying to take place. But it's difficult. Transformation, right? Some of you may have Moon in Libra. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles here in the future. You have the Five of Wands here. Challenges, obstacles. I can't sugarcoat it. But is it enough to break you? No. Is it enough that's, it turns out better than you expect. But I gotta be real, even with the astrology, it's like Jupiter, Source, Saturn, it's gonna bring obstacles, there's challenges. But I always see Jupiter square Saturn as, there's still a positive, but you have to literally look for that positive. Because otherwise you'll just get swept up into negativity. But because it's like the silver lining, Jupiter square Saturn is like, there's a silver lining. And the more you focus on the silver lining and not the negativity, right, the better the situation is going to go, and you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to there will be redemption in it. Let's see here. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in the outcome for Virgo. You have the Lovers here. Yeah, and I think the changes that you're making, because you have the Two of Pentacles here twice, and the outcome and then your current energy. So these are successful changes that that will happen, but having to navigate the change is what's fucking difficult. Also, anything in regards to relationships will get better. It will get better. With the Lovers here twice in the read. And also just knowing the astrology for you, right? It's like Jupiter in your 10th and then Saturn in your 7th. Right, so there's stuff probably going on in relationships. Also, it's Pisces opposite of you, so in regards to your sense of self. And then also where Jupiter is your career. And then not only that, the Sun's in Sag right now, so it's in your 4th house of home. It's this mutable cross. The Sun will come into Capricorn on the 21st, so that'll help. But definitely a mutable cross can be very messy. You have the Queen of Swords here, Ten of Swords as your advice. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, just accepting the reality of something, right? So that way we can process it and move forward. You can do whatever the fuck you want, Virgo, but I'm just saying, like, because Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, it's just getting a better understanding of, like, what you can learn from the situation and not getting caught up in regret and I should have did this, I should have did that, why wasn't I thinking of this? Clarify the Lovers. You have the Hangman here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, I mean, the Hangman's about self-compassion, right? And the ability to surrender and let go and dissolve emotional attachments of the past with love, with compassion. To free yourself from the past. And to find your way back, you can literally say with the Lovers, like, to find your way back to God or find your way back to whatever it is that you believe in, even if it's just peace and harmony. I'm gonna pull you one more card. You pull this Caribou card. It says perseverance, resourcefulness, movement, determination. This energy right here is exactly this. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles is resourcefulness, right? Perseverance, the ability, having to endure, right? 5 of Wands is having to exercise your will and your authority to continue moving forward and finding and staying fixed still on your goals, because both these cards are fixed signs. 5 of Wands is Saturn and Leo, 7 of Pentacles, Saturn and Taurus, both fixed energy. So staying loyal and fixed to your goals and your commitments. And then before you know it, 2 of Pentacles and the Lovers is you being able to successfully make those changes and starting to find that grace, starting to find graceful navigation with the challenges, and things starting to work out for your highest good. It's all working out for your highest good, but you starting to feel that harmony and that peace. So that's what I got for you, Virgo, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below, again, in the description. Again, I am running a sale. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and also hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Virgo, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.